A warrior doesn't wait for the battle to be convenient. He doesn't check if he feels ready before the day demands something of him. He simply shows up every day prepared for whatever comes, because that's the standard he holds for himself. Ask yourself, do you live like that? Or do you live like someone waiting for life to get easier before you start showing up fully? Military resilience research, including studies on Navy SEAL training, consistently shows that the people who make it through the hardest environments aren't the strongest or fastest. They're the ones who I train their mind to keep moving when their body is screaming to stop. This question isn't rhetorical. It demands an honest answer, and most people avoid answering it because the truth is uncomfortable. Most days, most of us live reactively, waiting for circumstances to align before we bring our full selves to the moment. A warrior mindset flips that entirely. Circumstances become irrelevant to the standard. Rain or shine, tired or rested, motivated or not, the warrior shows up the same way because his identity isn't dependent on how convenient the day happens to be. That's the real question underneath the question. Are you building an identity that depends on good conditions or one that holds regardless of what conditions you're handling?
Jocko Willink has spent years teaching that discipline equals freedom, that the warrior mindset isn't about aggression, it's about total ownership of your actions, your reactions, and your standards. No excuses granted. A warrior trains on the days he doesn't want to. He wakes up before the world asks him to. He treats his body and mind like assets to be maintained, not indulged. This isn't about being harsh with yourself. It's about being serious about the life you're building. Look at any person who's overcome real adversity, illness, failure, loss, and you'll find the same pattern. They didn't wait for strength to arrive before acting. They acted, and the strength arrived because of the action, not before it. This discipline isn't punishment, it's stewardship. A warrior maintains his body and mind the way a soldier maintains his equipment, not out of vanity, but because the mission depends on everything functioning at full capacity. When it matters most people wait for a crisis to activate this level of discipline. The warrior builds it in peacetime, deliberately, so it's already in place long before any real test arrives. That's the entire secret hiding in plain sight. Discipline practiced when nothing demands it is exactly what makes someone capable when everything demands it.
Feel the pace rising now, because a warrior doesn't stay in reflection forever. He moves. Today, you move like someone who has already decided the outcome. You train like it. You work like it. You speak to yourself like it. No more soft self-talk that lets you off the hook. No more waiting for the right mood to show up before you act like the person you want to become. The warrior mindset is built through thousands of small moments where you choose discipline over comfort. Every uncomfortable choice you make today is a rep in the same gym that built every resilient person you've ever admired. This charge forward requires you to stop rehearsing the decision and start executing it. The warrior doesn't spend excessive time deliberating. Once the mission is clear, he moves, adjusts if needed, and keeps moving. You already know what today's mission requires of you. Stop waiting for extra clarity or extra motivation. The clarity you have right now is enough to start, and starting is what actually builds the resilience you're after. Every warrior you've ever admired was at some point exactly where you are now, untested, uncertain, but willing to move anyway. That willingness is the only prerequisite. Everything else gets built through the moving itself.
This is where it becomes real. Living like a warrior means today, right now, you hold the line, you do the hard workout, you have the hard conversation, you finish the task you've avoided for weeks. A warrior isn't someone who never feels fear or fatigue. He's someone who acts anyway every single time until acting anyway becomes who he is instead of something he has to force. So choose it. Not next month. Not when things calm down. Right now, in whatever is in front of you, live like a warrior and refuse to be anything less for the rest of this day. The standard you choose today will be tested again tomorrow and the day after that. This isn't a single decision you make once and post on forever. It's a decision you're required to remake constantly. In small moments most people never even notice. That's precisely why so few people sustain this level of discipline. It's not that the first decision is hard, it's that the 100th decision, made when nobody's watching and the initial excitement has long faded, is what actually separates warriors from everyone who quits somewhere along the way. Make that 100th decision the same way you'd make the first one, fully, without negotiation, because the standard you chose doesn't have an expiration date attached to it.